All right, so here we are for the second half, the other parts of the song. Dust in the Wind, this is going to be for the chorus and then the rhythm that's played during the guitar solo. And then we have kind of an extended chorus in the second half of the song. So let's jump right in and start with the chorus. So the first chord that we're going to be working on here is an F sharp over D. There's a few different ways to do it. For myself, I like to bring my thumb over the top of the low E string and hold down the second fret, and then my index finger on the G2, ring finger on the B3. And that's one way to do this chord. Not everybody can bring their thumb over the top though, so another way to do this is to put our middle finger on the low E2 and our ring finger on the G2, and then pinky finger on the B3. And it's the same chord, just a different way to hold it. But that's our first chord. So we're going to start with this. Now, in lesson 1, or part 1 of this song, we learned how to do the Travis style picking pattern that we use in the song. And we noticed that there was a and B starting point, an E and B starting point, and then also when we had the D minor 7, a D and high E starting point. So for this first chord, it's going to be the low E and B starting point. So we make our F sharp over D, and I'm going to pinch low E and B string, pluck the D and G, and then E and B, and D and G again. Always alternating between thumb and index finger. So we have this. That's chord shape number 1 in the chorus. Chord shape number 2, very simple one, the 1 finger G, right? Just my ring finger on the low E3. And I'm going to do the exact same picking pattern we just did on the F sharp over D. So that's the low E and the B string, and E and B pinch, D, G, low E and B, and D, G again. So that's pinch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we have our first 2 chords of the chorus, F sharp over D, and the 1 finger G. Next, we're going to move to A minor. So A minor, we're going to pinch the A and B string, so it's the A and B starting point, and pinch the A and B, pluck the D and then the G, and then A and B again, and D and G again. So that's pinch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we have chord 1, chord 2, A minor 7 over G, another weird chord that sounds fancy, but really we just take our A minor chord. All we're going to do is take our ring finger off of the A minor chord and throw it up here on the low E3. Little gymnastics for your fingers there. So A minor, take the ring finger off, bring it up to the 3rd fret of the low E. And we get this beautiful chord. And we're going to pinch the E and B. So it's the E and B starting point while we're holding that shape. And just like the other patterns, pinch E and B, D and G, single notes, E and B, and then back to D and G again. So that's pinch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we've got so that is just about the first half. So we've got chord 1, F sharp over D, the 1 finger G, the A minor, 7 over G. Then we start over for the second half of the chorus. The F sharp over D again, same pattern as before, to the 1 finger G. And then this time, instead of A minor to A minor 7 over G, we're going to do 2 A minors. So I go to my A minor, I do the outside pinch, so A and high E, and then I come right back into our normal pattern, D, G, A, B, D, G. And then I'm going to stay on the A minor and just do a pinch on the A and B and the 1, 2. And that's the end of chorus 1 in this song. And then we do a full another verse like we had learned in part 1 of this video, where we do the pinch, pinch, right? And the C chord, B over G, A minor outside, A minor inside, one finger G, D minor 7, and then the A minor. And then another partial A minor pinch, 1, 2, second verse. All right, so after our second verse of this song, we move into where the violin solo happens. And there's a whole new part to learn here on the guitar for that. So when we're on chorus 2, because the song's going to run the intro, verse, chorus, verse, second chorus. So we're on the second chorus where we've done F sharp, one finger G, A minor 7 over G, F sharp over D again to the G. But instead of going to the regular A minor, we're going to go straight from there into the rhythm guitar behind the violin solo. So for this, we have a series of little mini chords. So here's chord 1. I'm going to put my ring finger on D7 and my index finger on G5. And then we're going to run the A and B starting point pattern, which is the same as the intro from part 1. So I'm pinching A and B, D, G, A, B, D, G. I'm going to do that twice on this chord shape. Okay, next shape. We're going to reverse where these are. Index finger goes up to the D5, ring finger comes down to the G7. Same pattern 2 times. All right, same as the intro pattern. Now I'm going to take this chord and I'm going to slide it down 2 frets. So I have D3 and G5. And I'm going to run this pattern 1 time. Let's see. I believe maybe it's actually 2 times. Sometimes you got to hear it. So after twice on that third chord, we're going to now hold that chord in place, but I'm going to add my pinky finger to the 5th fret of the B string. So I get this sound here. But I'm still going to do the exact same pattern, A and B pinch, D, G, A, B, D, G, and then take the pinky off and run one more pattern. That is the first half of this bridge section where the violin solo happens. So we'll review that one more time. We have D7, G5, pattern twice. D5 and G7, pattern twice. D3 and G5, pattern twice. Pinky finger to the B5 for 1 full pattern. Take the pinky finger back off for 1 full pattern. All right, so that's 1 time through. In the song, we will do that whole section 3 times before going to the second half of that bridge slash violin solo section of the song. So after we've done that 3 times, the next thing that we have to work on is the second half of that section is just part of the intro. So we're taking steps 3 and 4 from the intro, which is the C chord with our pinky finger on the B3. And we're going to run that A and B pattern. Pinky finger comes off, so it's a regular C chord. Index finger comes off, making it that C major 7. On the B3, and then we're going to play a regular A minor chord, same pattern, A and B starting point, index finger off, pinky finger on the B3, and then back to regular A minor. And then we would do that that full thing twice. So again, that's C with the pinky, regular C, index finger off, pinky back on the B3 to the A minor, index finger off, pinky on the B3, back to the regular A minor. And that ends the solo section. And then the song's going to run back and do another verse, and then another chorus, and then after the chorus, the outro. So in that final chorus of the song, there is a section that's extended. So let's go back and review the chorus one more time. So in the regular chorus, we have the F sharp over D chord we talked about, the one finger G, and then we go to A minor, A minor 7 over G. Now it's going to repeat that, I believe, 4 times, 4 extra little sections where we play A minor. Yeah. So just basically an extended chorus is what we're looking at on that one. Now after we've done that 4 times, the outro of this song is basically just the A minor chord cycling through the embellishments. So we have A minor, index finger off, pinky finger on the B3, back to regular A minor. And it's just going to repeat that A minor section. Just kind of keep going till it fades out in the song. And if you're just playing standalone, you know, when you get back to the regular A minor, you can just kind of give it a strum to show that the song is done at that point. All right, so that is all of the rest of the components of the song. So we've gone over today how to play the chorus, how to play the entire violin solo section. I keep wanting to say guitar solo. The violin solo, and then all of the different components of the song and the order that they're all played in. So just to kind of recap, we have the intro, we have a verse, chorus, violin solo section, verse, extended chorus, and then the outro of this song. All right. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun with this song. And please, if you do like the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment of anything else you might be interested in learning on the guitar. And I'm always happy to take suggestions because I am doing a full lesson series here. I like to try to roll out songs that are great skill builders or bring new skills to the table for students. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, and you have a great day. Enjoy the song.